Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your brother in the struggle coming right back at you. I'm going to make a short video, and I promise you that. This time I promise. And when you make a promise, you need to keep it. Okay? Or at least I better start keeping my promises. Okay? First of all, let me just say a couple of things before I start. First, the purpose of these videos is that you don't believe me, that you do your research on what I touch on, because this is a Bible-based channel. Okay? If you don't believe in the Bible, just keep on walking. If you want to keep an open mind and listen to what I'm saying here as to how you can kind of save your life, literally. Okay? I'm giving you knowledge of life. See, humanity wasn't meant to die. But we fell upon a lie. And we've been living under the lie ever since. And we've been believing the lie. We've been falling for the lie. Now, excuse me. So, having said that, please do not forget to take a look at the links that I will share with you, which touch on some of the events, the evil events that are happening all over the place under this system. Ladies and gentlemen, we are living, as I wrote in here, we are living in the most ridiculous time of all, the stupidest time of all, because it seems we don't learn from history. The devil will not let us, because he's in charge. He's running the show. Whether you want to believe it or not, it doesn't make a difference to me, because I live my life. I am a soldier of God under this matrix, under this satanic matrix. And the purpose of this video is because I love you. I don't care where you come from, the color of your skin. I don't care what you believe. I'm just telling you as to why the things that you are seeing around you, so you don't get lost, so you don't fall victim to the evil pressure like so many people already have. You know how many people have committed suicide because of this pandemic? Do you know the hardship that are being created because of this pandemic? Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to read to you, then I'm going to probably touch a couple of verses in the Bible, and then we're done. And by the way, the title of this video is America Checkmated. Throughout America's history, politicians knowing that they have programmed, conditioned, worked the American society and turned them into the obedient and naive people through the art of deceit and lie and other mental means at their disposal, via which they have set the first examples of divisions. Divisions is divisions always work with the Democrat versus Republican paradigm, which is a lie, because they're all the same, ladies and gentlemen. Do not, in fact, if you don't want to believe me, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at these two facts. If Republicans and Democrats wants the best for America, shouldn't they get together? No, but they have to keep divisions. They have to create divisions. They have to create competitions. They claim the basis for this is that competitions, create successful people, but that's a lie. So here are some of the other men, which I call hypnotizing words of destruction, for destruction to create, as they say it themselves, they themselves say, that means the elite, the people that are in control, out of chaos. The whole earth has been ruled by lies, which came from the first lie introduced to the human creation by the devil himself. Whether you want to believe it or not, it doesn't make a difference. If you want to live in denial, hey, this whole world is under a trance already, is in denial. So join the club. Okay, here we go. So, which by the way, the word worships this piece of garbage, the devil. Here are some words of division while predicting programming for what they know is coming upon the earth very soon. This is the age of the ridiculous and the sublime, or what they call the age of Aquarius. Ladies and gentlemen, please wake up. These are some of the words that the fancy word that they push out there and that they know is a lie, doesn't exist. Racism does not exist. What does exist is a spiritual war. Because let me just tell you, if I'm a white man and I hate a black or Hispanic man, that's not racism. That's the evil inside of me that's making me hate my fellow human being. It goes beyond racism, but the powers that be use that to hypnotize it. And another word that they use is climate change, which is a lie. But then again, ladies and gentlemen, the powers that be. In fact, wasn't Joe Biden sleeping on the climate change summit in Europe? Ladies and gentlemen, because they know it's a joke. They know they already have the people under their feet. Number 3, the jabbed and the unjabbed. They got people fighting amongst themselves. Have you been jabbed? Well, get away from me. Are you unjabbed? Get away from me. They love to create divisions. You see the psychological operations going on? Okay? It's psychological delight. It's the time for psychological operations delight. Okay? This is the psychological operators delight. Number 4, the gays and the straight. Then, since the demons never sleeps, they never stop, and they never stop coming, and they knowing that America is the second beast mentioned on Revelation 13, Apocalypse 13, verse 11. From verse 11 on, they need to work her from within to bring her down. Just like she was back in 1913 with the creation of the IRS, which steals your hard-earned money. 3 months of your paycheck is stolen from you. And then they send you a little bit of it and you're happy for it, when they have taken 3 times over what they're giving you. And then the Federal Reserve, which prints your money, pay homage to their god, Satan, by printing the words and writing the words on it, which is said, "In God we trust," their God. They have continued with the mindless they have created and continue with the mindless organizations, such as in the 1960s, it was what? The Civil Rights Movement, which, by the way, they used Martin Luther King. They used him, and when they didn't have any use for him, they killed him, because they knew that it was an uprising was coming to America, which was not in their best interest. So they pushed this man. They exalted this man up in the 1960s. Martin Luther King, he didn't want to go. He didn't want to do it. But then again, he didn't have any say on the matter, because all religions are controlled by the Freemasons. You understand? You understand? Or am I saying too much for you to even begin to grasp of what I'm saying here? Let us keep going. So they created an organization, BLN, Black Lives Matter. To them, Black lives don't matter. Because all they got to do is, why don't they go to Chicago, where young men are killing kids and where our people are killing each other? That's the only statistic that never goes down, okay? The tribe of Judah have always been killing itself because they have been worked. 2, Antifa. 3, Proud Boys. So they created all this organization to distract you while making you believe that your vote counts. If your vote counts, then you have some work to do. Because really? No. That's why there was no voting hanky-panky going on. Get that out of your freaking head. Because voting has never counted. Voting like religions is the greatest mind trick that they have played on the American society. Come out of her, my people. And also making you believe that they have your best interest in mind while they are aborting and jabbing your kids. Oh, but they have the best interest in mind for you. They care about the climate. They care about the earth. What? Didn't they say we only had 12 years? Now we got what? Like they really care, ladies. You think they really care? Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in the ridiculous. When you have people in politics like AOC, a mindless creature, I mean, you know that these are the ridiculous time. Okay? And the other thing that I was going to say, that if you want proof that the Republicans and Democrats are feather of the same bird, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this. For the infrastructure bill, 13 Republicans, didn't they join the Democrats? They betray their own base. Why? Hopefully, and I'm glad that this happened, because hopefully people will wake up and say, wait a minute, I've been tricked. Hello? Like religions. Oh, I've been believing in this crap? You have. It's time. See the purpose of this video now? Are you beginning to at least understand the purpose of my video? Is to bring you out, ladies and gentlemen, so that you can see the truth. Okay? Come out of the box so that you can see the truth and then laugh at it and then pray about it. Because we are living in some ridiculous time. Okay? All right? I mean, you name it. You got this guy, I forgot his name. You got this guy in Black Lives Matter out of New York. He doesn't make any sense. I mean, look what he said. Well, if the police think they can bring the old way of policing, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't this guy know, this brother knows, that police are controlled by the Freemasons? Doesn't he understand that? That you are fighting a losing war, and he threatened about riots and burning buildings and bloodshed? The very same reason our people are suffering this man is projecting. There are more. We got bigger fish to fry on the frying pan, and this guy is talking about threatening. That's going to help a situation. Where's the spiritual guidance in that? Where's the spiritual wisdom in that, which is what is really needed? In fact, Black Lives Matter don't want anything to do with this dude. But it's all about the money. Money makes people, makes the world go around. It's all about money, ladies and gentlemen. I love my black brothers and sisters. I truly do, because I pray for them. But the devil has people in place, in play. The devil has set people in place, like in Chicago. You have a lesbian running Chicago, really. She really cares. The spirit in her really loves Chicagoans, our brothers and sisters, and she's gonna do something about it. Not in your life. That's why men's problem would not be solved by humans. In fact, humans will try to fight God himself when he comes. Our great Redeemer, Jesus Christ, whose real name is Yahushua, okay? He will be, they will shoot nuclear weapons at him. Needless to say, nothing will happen. Because gods don't die. Humans are the clowns. This is the most clownish generations of all time. Forget about the flood, the pre-flood condition, where the giants were born out of the sons of God. Ladies and gentlemen, this generation is worse. I told you I was I'm gonna make this really quick. Revelation chapter 18. Revelation chapter 18. And I heard another voice from heaven. Revelation chapter 18 verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that you be not partakers of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues." 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works, in the cup which she hath filled to her double. So ladies and gentlemen, you see, this is talking about two organizations. The Roman Catholic Church, which is the first beast, and the United States of America, which is the second beast. The United States was established to help fulfill the prophecies. And it is time for you to wake up, okay? I'm not here, see, that's why I don't sell you anything. I would never ask you for anything, for any money, because God provides. The only things that I will accept from you is, first of all, you adhere to this and do your research. Do not believe me. And the other things that I would take from you is, if you've been touched in your heart and you decide to donate to this cause. But I will never ask you. That goes, see, you cannot buy truth. Truth is given freely. You understand, as long as you're willing to accept it. Okay? When the human race learns to read the language of symbolism, a great veil will be lifted from their eyes. Society is drowning in symbolic and symbols, because society is ruled by symbols, not by rules and laws. Don't believe me? Take a look at your dollar bill and look at all the satanic symbols there. Do you think that dollar is not burning? It's going to turn into ashes very soon? And they're doing it by design. America is being destroyed by design, ladies and gentlemen. Another proof that your vote don't count is If something is working, don't fix it. If something isn't broken, don't fix it. So if the United States was doing okay under Donald Trump, why did you vote him out? You understand? It's not about your vote. It's that they put this frail, old, demons possessed. And I say demon because he's got a lot of demons. That's why, see, when you are possessed by demons, you play a fool. You become ridiculous. You are no longer you, okay? You are control. Even he's afraid sometimes to like even do things. That's why he acts funny. This is all I have for you now, ladies and gentlemen. But please do not forget about the links that I will send you. And remember, I make these videos out of love because it's time for you to wake up, okay? And do not think that your government has the best interest in you, because if not, then look at the proof. Look at the history. Your government has lied to you, and your government has never cared about you and never will. The only one that really cared about you is the one that created you. It's in John chapter 3, verse 16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, so that whomever believed on him should not perish but have everlasting life. Because humanity was created to live forever. The devil wants to destroy life because he hates humanity. You don't know how much he hates humanity. Why? Isn't it obvious? We are the only creatures created in God's image. The one that threw him out of heaven. He wanted to be bigger than God. He wanted to do a celestial coup. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. And remember, there's more.